Hello and welcome back to Timberborn. I just recorded an entire hour-long video of what we were doing and OBS didn't screen capture it. So, we are going to do it again. This time, probably with a few less mistakes. Well, hopefully a few less mistakes. As entertaining as they were. So, let's get into it. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to make some changes over here. So I would like this reservoir to go all of the way up. So we're going to make some big changes. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to come in over here. I'm going to take this out. Let's just take that out. Take this out. Take this out. And take this out. So what we're going to do is we're going to put some, where are we? Levees. So we're doing that many levees there. And we're going to come all the way across here with the levees as well, just to make it easy. Power wise, we are going to push another water wheel in here. It doesn't fit, we need to put another levee in. And we're also going to put levees here and here. Paths and structures, so we're going to open, we're going to get a triple platform. I'm really annoyed that the last video didn't record. I did a lot of demonstration stuff of what we're going to do and stuff like that, and now I've got to redo it all. It's quite frustrating. So let's pop that up there, and let's get all of this pipe prioritized. I want this built. So let's put the water wheel back in. We are recording, aren't we? Yes, we are. Let's not have any of that again. And yes, I can see that it's recording the images. So, what else do we want to do? So I want all of this to be water. So we will put, we'll come across landscaping again, levees all down these edges. I know that this is probably a waste of a few wooden blocks, but I like it all to be continuous. So, not like that, not quite like that, but we are going to have to delete so much, but that's fine. For those of you interested, I did not get a new mouse. Turns out the Treasury cannot afford such expense when this might just be a flash in the pan hobby. So, we will get to a new mouse when we get to a new mouse. I would also like to come over here and put wood workshop in. This requires me to put some stairs in here and some dynamite here. Hopefully you'll excuse me for not talking through much of my thought process. I will try as much as I can. However, I have done this once today already, so it's not going to say it's a chore, but I'm going to leave this storage here. I made the mistake last time of deleting the storage before we had actually finished this, and then it became a bit silly. So hopefully, let's speed this up as well. Come on. So they are putting this in as quickly as they can. Logs may become an issue. Also, what we did last time was we're putting in a nice underground irrigation system. So we would need to put in a new forester here. Let's get that prioritized, and let's just cover this entire area in oaks. Last time I spent like timidly putting the oaks in each time, but the irrigation system works, so we will put some gatherer flags down, lumberjack flags as well as down, because I did not do that last time. So the idea is we have the tunnels, don't we? We have the tunnels. Where did we put that? So we have the tunnels. We'll come down here. And we'll put like a nice... I did buy 5 last time. Where is that? That is too big. And then we'll do like one off here, and we'll just do a by 3. And then that will just ensure that we can. So that what that will do, that will allow us to have water, water coming up here into here, and it will improve the irrigation of the trees, which will be above once the forester gets built. Let's pop him in straight away. Oh no, the dirt. Yeah, okay, this is silly. Let's delete this. Ah, come on. I don't want you building stupid. Please don't tell me anyone's. Oh, it's contaminated. Beavers unwell. This didn't actually happen last time. And now we have a contaminated beaver. So, we're in our science, what do we need for well-being? Is it the apothecary's huts? Herbalist creates antidote. We don't have any dandelion. Oh, you can't make this up. Right, so let's unlock that. He's quite cute to go next to the sapper shack, isn't he? So, can we put dandelions in? I think we're going to have to try. What about over here? Where are they? Dandelions. I wonder how long they take to grow. Hopefully my guy can get over there and do that. That's just. Oh, this is comedy. How many? We have 2 unwell beavers. Stop it! Stop going down there. No. Okay, so yeah, this is a priority now. This is a priority. I can't believe this is happening. I mean, I can. But stop putting. We're gonna have so many unwell beavers. I'm literally gonna. I'm going to have a meltdown in a minute. Please stop. Please just stop. Please just come in and put it in from this side. Gee, my God, this is not good. We only have 2 unwell beavers. Right, so prioritization change. This is all now. Oh, it shouldn't be that one. It should be this one. It should be this one, this one, this one. And then I can't believe this has happened. We have 2 unwell beavers, and we also need to put in some more medical beds. Pop them in there just because I know that's going to become an issue. We have dandelions. How long do they take? 3 days. 3 days to go. 3 days to harvest. So let's get ripping out. How far can you reach? If I was to put in a platform here and ripped out these berry bushes, would you be able to? Would you be able to do that quicker? Would you be able to gather them over there? So we have the berries for this, thankfully. I guess we put a small dandelion storage in somewhere. Storage. Where is dandelions? Dandelions, let's get a dandelion storage in. And the herbalist is in. So that he produces medicine. Antidote. So now we are going to put in a nice storage of antidote, because how about over here? This seems like an alright place. Do I want it in its bespoke storage? Let's put it in the bespoke storage. Can that come in? Ooh, it can come in under there. That looks quite cozy, doesn't it? So Where is antidote? Antidote is there, so we can keep making it to our heart's content. So if this does happen again... Oh, we need paper! Oh no! I'm chasing 2 unwell beavers. I mean, do I just let them... Do I just let them die at this point? Oof. Landscaping. Landscaping. Let's knock that out. So, before we get too ahead of ourselves, wood workshop. We want the wood workshop. And I guess we want paper, don't we? Oh, that's really going to screw with my layout. I guess we... Let's change how this works. This is going to be ugly as sin, but we are going to change. We are going to change it all later. Why do you need paper for an antidote? I'm not really sure. I'm really not sure, but it is what it is. Let's stick him there. Once again, you know it. It's high prioritization time. And once again, high prioritization time. They haven't even started this. I was very pleased with that last time I recorded this, and now it's not happening at all. So, demolish all this crap. We can have this come around here. And then we can put levees in here. Okay. So what's he got? He's got enough berries, which means this guy's going to need to be on pause. Can you reach? Come on. I'm hoping we never have to have the antidote again, but it would appear that it's already happened, so I mean, shows what my hopes are like, doesn't it? Let's get these injury beds in. Can you reach that? You barely can. So I think it's time for you to go from there. Another platform, and then if we put in a gather flag on there. And once again, we're high prioritizing. It's our favourite tool. I mean, I'm reluctant to reconnect all this shiz, but let's just reconnect it. I'm sure the worst has passed. They shouldn't path over it. It should be fine. They're building the paper mill anyway. We've got the resources. We have got all the resources. We just don't really have the beavers. So, what I did last time was I bought some more beaver housing, pop that in there. Some stairs, make a nice little beaver hut up there. So, once again, we need the beavers. And we have the tapper. We need to not forget that we have tapper shack pause, because do you know what? Desperate times. Get building, guys. How is this not building? We have the logs. We have. Okay. Probably because they're walking around everywhere to get to these logs. Yeah, I can see that being a thing. And because I know it's going to become a problem later, we will put some gear storage in. Just to keep things ticking over. Bad water, bad water, bad water. Please don't run down there and start building it. And let's get that in as well. Oh, come on, that doesn't take anything to build. Just go build it. Just go build it. So we have paper. We are making paper, so paper can go in there. Dandelions, how much longer do you have? 6 days. These 2 contaminated beavers, I am going through a lot of effort to save their lives. Let's speed this up a bit. So the supply on this network is more than enough. Demand is fine. I just don't know where all of our beavers are. What are they doing? Beavers, beavers, beavers. They're putting this extra well water wheel in. Is that what they're doing? So that should be hard. They're putting this in. They are doing what I've told them. How have we run out of water down here? Let's pause for a second. Why are you auto... Oh, does that screw that over? Oh no! Okay, so we have really screwed up here. Everything is going to flood. Everything is going to flood. How is it? Oh no, this is... I've just deleted that, and all of this water is going to flow into here. So, I mean, this is just disaster mode. So let's delete this, and I mean, press play. Water is going to flow into there. Hopefully, it flows out of there first. Hopefully, I mean, it's bad. Oh, it's bad, isn't it? It's really bad. We've got 0.8 days. This is not good. So, as far as at least the flow from there is stopping all of this. Why is this still flowing through? Go out. Close above contamination. It should be. Oh, did I just have it set to open? Auto. It's auto close. Right. So we're going to have to rebuild the dam. Great. So that's just added to our building projects. The other recording of this episode went so much better. And now we are in like absolute damage control mode. But that is fine. Do we at least have... Everything's dying. Everything's dying up here. Fantastic. So... while we're here, I can at least put some sluices in here because I was upset that I didn't do that the first time. And then, yeah, cool. Let's just fast forward through this. I can't believe all of this has happened. I mean, in my rush to build to do the video again, did I make mistakes? Probably. We made such progress, and now it's just pure damage limitation. Fine. Yeah, but we're having fun. So now all of the water is flowing. Okay, so also the thing that needs to be the ultimate priority. Should have put you in straight away, shouldn't I? I'm just not with it. What is going on? So where's sluice? Where is my sluice? Landscaping. Sluice. Absolute top priority. What else have I called an absolute top priority? So you are going to be a medium priority. So we got the paper, we just need the dandelions, which hopefully we're going to get. Assuming we don't have. Oh, what a disaster. What an absolute disaster. All of the I just need to flush this through, don't I? Just open. Just right, so that's pushing that water back out. Excellent. We don't need him on pause. So that should create positive flow. So down here in this tunnel, that's fine. This is going to flush all of this out. Excellent. Okay. Okay. And it's all going to go down there. Excellent. Okay. We do, however, need to get this sluice in because it is in. So what is it set? We're setting above, close above downstream depth. Yes. And close above contamination of 1%, because I do not want that to happen ever again. So we now need to seriously start getting this in. This needs to go in. This needs to go in. No doubt. So these just need to be closed below contamination of 1%. These just need to go in now. Because we're against the clock. I don't want another bad tide to absolutely screw us. So we need to start building. Oh, it died due to contamination. Are we at least getting some dandelions? We are. Building lacks workers. That's fine. I can't believe this has happened. I mean, I can, but I can't. Best laid plans and all that. We're down to super low amount of logs. Let's pause the planks. Let's just pause all industrial processes. We need to get this built. Can we pick up all this crap off the floor? Yeah, that is 61 logs. Oh, I can't believe this has happened. So, we were going to get into the mine. I mean, we are still progressing with the science. We're still progressing with building this, making this better. I did have a nice aspiration to stick the observatory up here, but that's going to have to wait. And hopefully we're going to actually have some antidote. We have antidote. Hopefully the beavers just go and take the antidote. Beavers contaminated. Hopefully he just goes and takes that. What's he doing? Is he... Hopefully he's just going to go and get some. And all this wheat's dying as well. Oh. Could you build this faster, guys? I mean, we could do the bridge trick. No, I think we might have to. Let's pause this. Let's slow this down. So bridges, landscaping, paths. So we put a triple platform here, and then double. Wow, that's going to be both, isn't it? Come out. No, you don't get built. And then we put that there. And if we super high prioritize this, because this is just mainly planks. And then, fingers crossed we can I mean, you can stay super high. You can also stay super high. Let's get that. I can't believe this. Are we actually saving the beavers' lives? I mean, if we save the beavers' lives, that is something at least. That is something. And this dandelion patch can be expanded a little bit. Let's get them in there. So all of our the best laid plans have gone to pot slightly. We haven't even got into the treated planks yet. The treated planks we were in very early last time. So that's just planks. That's just planks. This is logs and planks. And we still have the hauling posts paused. That probably explains why a lot of stuff is not being done. Now the danger of creating an uproar. Pause. What else can we pause? Food, lovely food. Let's face it, we don't need these, do we? Delete. Not delete, detonate. And then we can... Well, we probably don't need paper anymore either. We just pause that for now. Beaver is contaminated? Who else is contaminated? Have you not got into the antidote, guys? You can see it's there. Oh my god. Build my beavers. Let's turn one of these back on. Yeah, we don't want that. I don't know what that's doing there. I'm hopeful that the game gods are very kind to us, and we do have a longer drought. And not a longer drought, a longer wet cycle, so that we can actually just. You're not just going to come build this? Oh, they can still build to. If it's a drought, we will definitely fix a lot of this. This has just been damage control. I am going to put the observatory up here. I'm planning on doing like a nice spiral staircase. Maybe internalizing it and running the power under the ground up to here. So hopefully we'll get to that. It's all dependent on us having a lot more water. Not a lot more water. A lot more beavers and a lot more. Yeah, it's a bad tide. Okay, that's fine. Bad tide should just go straight out. We shouldn't have this happen again. I'm very hopeful we don't have this happen again. But we are actually just now filling this because the sluices are shut. And we have this, so they are building it very quickly. I probably didn't need the scaffolding, but it's there now. If it allows us to get an extra little bit of... It feels like they finally got their asses in gear. Oh, they didn't even finish the bridge. I feel like that's the easy thing to fix, the easy thing to build. But yeah, so we've cleared this gap now, so the wood workshop is going to go in over here. Pop in there. Oh, we have loads of beavers now. Do you know what? Second hut go. We have all of them. Let's just get the food back on processing. And now somehow we've massively flown in the other direction. This water should be enough. We haven't completely derailed ourselves. We stopped ourselves having everything contaminated and everything dying. So, I mean, there are small victories. And I've even managed to change this to be how I would prefer to have it, with some sluices to allow. So next time when this happens, we could just open these at the bottom. We haven't got to like delete the entire dam structure. Right, that will allow us to return to some normality. And then I want to put this in, and I want to put this in as priority after we've finished this. Large structural stuff. I thought we'd secured the future of all of this. Apparently, human stupidity will do that. We'll knacker it up, but you know, it's fine. But yes, so at least we proved we can fill this in a in a like 5 day, 7 day, 8 day good tide. I don't like that they're coming over there to do that, but you know, what can I really do about it? I just hope they don't absolutely screw themselves. Let's just put this one on normal, just in case somebody decides to get stuck in the gap when they're building it. Close above contamination. So you're on auto open. Auto. So yes, so now we're fine. We are fine. This is fine. This is fine. Okay. Put it all in, guys. And the trees down here are going to die again. I did say we were going to get into contamination barriers, didn't I, at one point? So should we just delete this, delete this, delete this. Contamination barriers, where are they? Are they landscaping? They are. Pop that round there like that. And lo and behold, we have it. So let's just make sure all of this is designated for cutting when we eventually do get to it. Yep, everything there. I think everything is set to be cut. Yep, okay. So they built this, they are now building this. And I would then like them to build... Let's peel this down. I would then like them to build all of this. Now that's just going to take time because I have to do it one at a time. So, we have 5 beavers without jobs. Open that up again. Wait. So our bad tide defense is yes, requires manual human intervention. So my bad tide hack has now Everything is going to die down here. Luckily, we have contingency. So he's going to come and start popping some... Everything is going to die. Everything will die. Lovely, look at all these trees, they're going to die. We could go for a little bit of a flush. So let's open that for a second. Just let some good water in. Hopefully that will... And we'll go back to auto. Hopefully that's just going to dilute. No, I said... So it is closed. It's not... Why is that... Honestly, guys, this has been absolute clown shoes. I apologise you've had to watch this absolute embarrassment of a... Why did that not work? Trouble is, he's now got to run through here to... Oh, my... Set to 1. I'm just going to pause this. We need to delete all of these paths. Let's pause. Delete. 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 7 beavers are unwell. I don't know how much more that, how many more that's going to end up being. We can still pump. I need to get this set to be configured to auto. Close above downstream step. Close above contamination. It's close, yeah. Auto. It's auto closed. There we go. So the downstream depth. I mean, it's dilute enough that not everything's dying straight away, but stuff over here isn't going to survive for very long. They have built this. That's the plus side. That is a plus side, and they're building this. You know, that makes me slightly happy. But yeah, what an absolute joke. I mean, I could put a let's. Should we delete one of these? Should we delete this one and put in a Badwater pump? And we'll see what I believe I'm getting some weird feedback. I'm just going to pause the recording for a second. So, our weird feedback noise problem seems to have solved itself. Sorry about that, guys. So we will get back to playing. So, we have 7 unwell beavers. I really don't know how this is going to go. So, we're going to maximise the Badwater pump over here. Please don't tell me we have max storage of Badwater. I can't believe I've let this happen. I mean, it's kind of funny. It's also not. At least we know the seeps do give out Badwater now. I mean, that's a thing. I'm glad we have the contingency farms up here. It's meant that, you know, this hasn't actually screwed us completely. Only slightly. And we have this lovely big tank for antidote that I think we're going to need. So paper is fine. I mean, it might be even prudent to put some storage to put a lot more dandelions in. I can't believe this contamination isn't absolutely killing everything. Come on, guys, why haven't you got that in? You need 2 logs. Go on, get pumping. Prioritise this building by her orders. How are we getting on down here? Let's look at something a bit happier. Lovely. So they are making their way into there. I mean, I wonder if so. What's the height under here now? 0.74. Hopefully the evaporation will be good. We'll get some bad water out of here using this guy, and then when the good tide returns, we can, you know, return to a normal level playing field there. It does make me wonder whether we even bother with this, or whether we just keep this completely topped up with water and we never worry about it because this dam is big enough to fill this up. I think that may be the play, because human error is just human error is human error. We haven't even got the wood workshop yet, but we're 40 minutes in. This has been an absolute comedy of errors. Can't get all the turret. What can't you get? Planks, I turned all this off, didn't I? Good show. Absolute good show. So let's just flood a bit. Let's just let a little bit more good water in. Just more, or as it's not more commonly known, water. And then we'll go back to water. And it will just close off. Or it should close off. Close. And auto is closed. There we go. So that's added a bit more irrigation. We are just going to have to wait for everything to evaporate. How many contaminated? 7. Is there enough antidote? No. Yeah, dandelions. They are harvesting as and when they can. It's coming over here. They are making it. Yeah, okay. This makes me scared for the Leaf Coat series I had planned, because I thought I was doing okay with the live streaming of the episodes, and you know, making sure that it wasn't wasn't going to be bad to watch, and you know, I was doing quite well. And I've just had an absolute, after recording a really good episode, I've had an absolute nightmare of an episode. I'm recording the same thing because I didn't record the first one. So I'm hopeful that we can get to the end of this bad tide. I can show you that we can get rid of this water. But yeah, hopefully he's just going to keep pumping and pumping the bad water out. And then we can just continually flood it with more normal water. I mean, I could just stick contam barriers around the edges, but I don't think that is the answer. Planks and gears are now become an issue because I prioritised everyone else to be builders. I mean, they're putting this in. I'm quite pleased about that. And we are still pumping. Well, I mean, nobody's like, I mean, apart from the contaminated beavers, nobody's like super dead. Right, let's flood this a little bit through more manually. Then we'll close that, and then we'll put it on auto. And then what we'll do is we'll look when we get there's more bad water in there, isn't there? When we get to a normal tide, which will be in 4 or 5 days, we will just allow the seep to do what it's going to do and just top it up, and then hopefully the bad water will just dissipate. I can't believe some of these haven't actually died from contamination. I find it very odd. How's this going on? So this is going in. Can they reach all of this? It's too far. So let's pop a little path over here. I mean, you guys can't finish this. No. Yeah, okay. We have enough beavers. We're builders. Do we have any antidote? No. 7 contaminated beavers. Oh, do I want more dandelions? Where would I put dandelions? I mean, I could... Please don't eat the internet. Prioritise. I should get all of that out and get dandelions planted. We're going to have enough trees up here, so we can afford to have a few dandelions down here. Come on, pump like your life depends on it. And then when we open that, obviously a bit more Badwater is going to flood out, but then that will just have the effect of just filling itself up. Before we get to another bad tide, I need to remember we've done that, otherwise that will be an absolute disaster again. Oh, antidote. They have put some down here. Okay, not a lot. 3.2 days. So, as far as projects go, they will probably finish this, which we didn't have finished at the end of the last episode. Oh, we are on 47 minutes already. Okay. This should be fun to watch for anybody that's into, like, watching me absolutely scream and just have an absolute disaster. I'm hopeful some of these beavers can get a little bit, start feeling a little bit better. Need more dandelions, definitely, though. Oh, come on. Ah, no, the Timberborn is in. They're almost in. So hopefully we won't have this issue in the future again. Unless the contamination... I'm not 100% sure. Unless the contamination permeates through... Because there does appear to be more contamination. Well, maybe these pumps need to go. I mean, what are we using them for anyway? Probably not using them for anything at this point. Let's just get them out. And then that should stop the Badwater from going through. We're probably going to be able to get rid of these as well, I think. I would like to try and come up with some power situation where these come over here and then we haven't got to worry about ever manually jump starting this. I feel like it's time for another little flush. That is quite the flush. So we're at 9.5, close, auto, there we go. There we go, that's starting to look a little bit better, isn't it? I'm just glad all the dandelions didn't die. Yeah, that is good. And because that offends my sensibilities, we will get rid of that as well. So it's important we did have the berries ready for this. So what happened earlier is I always like to keep like storage. A lot of people like to move out of like different storages, and I'm keen to always have a little bit of a contingency of everything, and then when it happens, you're fine. Oh no! Oh, look at my chestnuts. Ugh. That's very upsetting. Oh. Come on, we just need to get through this drought now. It's making me sad. And for those of you that think I've done this on purpose, I have not done this on purpose. I was so pleased with the progress we were making. I felt really good about how everything was going. And then almost everybody died. So 0.4 days left. I mean, there's no point having any of this up here anymore, is there? But let's delete that because I don't want to. I mean, that could be platforms. .1 days. So let's lower you to 0.5. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen, guys. Normal water. Look at that. Beautiful. So, yeah, so that is going to... I can't believe my poor maple trees died. Not maple trees, those are chestnut trees. So this is now going to just hopefully sort itself out. This will... The bad will evaporate over time, and now we can rip these sluices out like I wanted to, and we will pop in them there, and put sluices on top. Do we have the planks for this? No. Are we going to do it anyway? Yes. Absolute priority, guys. Get this stuff off of the floor. Oh, they've almost moved up. Get this stuff off of the floor. So, can he replant some of these trees yet? I don't know why they're not. It's not letting me click on them. I'm hoping we can get rid of them. I mean, what if we just... Oh, resources. I know people say, oh, why didn't you use the logs? I'm just trying to be quick. These will be coming in soon, so we will have plenty of logs over here. And as you can see, all of this is now irrigated because of the flow here. And we've almost put all of this in as well. Excellent. Couldn't get required materials. Built. Planks. And it's a drought. It is a drought. We will probably stop the video at the beginning of this drought. So 3 days. So hopefully I can show you what my vision was. It's not to do that. It's to close above contamination of 2%. And we haven't got as much done as I wanted to do. I mean, we can unlock the mine, so there is that. Let's unlock the mine and at least put it in. We can also unlock the dirt excavator. I'm going to need a lot of dirt for what I want to do. So let's at least unlock the dirt excavator. Is that under science? Why are we paused? Keep going, guys. Where's the dirt excavator? Landscaping. Let's pop the dirt excavator over here. Let's go over here. Let's pop it there. And then we will get into that. Hopefully next episode we will finish this. And hopefully we're going to finish this as well. We've got plenty of logs. I don't know why it won't let me see that. It's because, is it because the contamination down here is too bad? So I hope you've I wouldn't say enjoyed the last hour, but I hope you found it entertaining at least. It was certainly a different take on from what I had planned. Human error is an absolute bitch, isn't it? I need to go and have some energy drink because recording before breakfast probably isn't the one. Especially if you've seen the latest Picasso video as well, you will see that I really need to maybe stop and think about what I'm doing before I just jump in and start playing. But where's the fun in that, you know? Let's have fun together, let's just enjoy the mistakes I make. But hey, at least I can see on OBS that this one is actually recording. So there is that. They have finished this. I'm very pleased with this. And let's get this in as well. Oh, but I need to... Well, I guess it's not the end of the world. We're going to delete this as well and pop some sluices on top. So let's just pop them there. We will get to the start of the drought. We'll see how long the drought is, and then we will, you know, wrap up the episode. Let's put it on fast mode. So while we do that, I'd like to really thank you guys for watching. I'm really enjoying doing this and playing with you guys. If you've enjoyed any of this, please hit a like and subscribe, and just chuck a comment down if you think I'm an absolute idiot. If there's something you think I should be doing better, yeah, just let me know. And we are going to increase the capacity of this quite a lot. We need to get these trees. We could chop these trees down, but we're not. I don't know why I can't click on them. Have I killed them that badly? This does appear to be getting a little bit better though. Oh, and look, it's built. Excellent. Which means all of these storages are now absolutely useless. But anyway, guys, that is... We have 0.5 of a day left. So let's pop that in. Dirt excavator. They haven't started putting any of that in yet. So yeah, we definitely need to focus on the trees. Are we building up a storage of dandelions, or is it all just going straight to antidote? I'm quite happy with it to go straight to antidote, just in case this happens again. Yes, okay. I don't want it to happen again, but it may happen again. Well, at least this video is going to have plenty of thumbnail potential, isn't it? So how long's our drought? 19 days. I think that's survivable. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time.